What's going on, guys? My name's Mitch Robs, and today we have another Twine Endurance video. So we're still following Dan Envision's Twine Endurance build. So today we're going to be going over Devil West, right? And this is going to be continuation from last video where we did Devil North. So if you haven't seen that, go watch it. But let's cover a couple of the plugs first. So guys, if you haven't already, like this video, and consider subscribing to my channel and comment down below what amplifier you guys would like to see next. As well as we're going to have a like goal on this video. 500 likes and I'll release the next video. We're going to see if we can hit that. But also as well, consider joining Endurance Lounge. That's where I do my personal host for Endurance. But you have to host initially to get tickets, but then you can join other people's Endurances with those tickets you earn from hosting. So it's a good little system to share the love around for your Endurance rewards. As well as we have Devil West today. So let's talk about Devil West real quick. So Devil West is going to be a recycling slash smasher bridge design. So we're going to have recycling for the regular husks, but we're going to have smashers and mini bosses go back towards our little smasher bridge that we created, and that's how we're going to be able to do it. So this is going to take 43 different traps, right? 43 traps, not really that much compared to Devil North, because Devil North was kind of expensive with traps, as well as it's going to take 7,530 metal. So 3 of those pieces are actually going to be tier 1, so it's going to be 128 structures total. From the metal and 43 from the traps, so it's going to be 171 overall. So it's not really going to be that expensive for Devil West, if I'm being honest. But yeah, the main component of it is we're going to have a pretty big recycling system so that the husks won't even make it there. And so another little thing about Devil, right, is it only gets hit wave 6 guaranteed. So it only has one guaranteed wave, and it can get hit on every other random wave, but we build it so it's strong enough for all those random waves, but realistically, you don't have to worry about Dura too much on Devil, just because it gets hit so little. But here's the traps that we're going to be using for Devil. So we're going to be using broadsides. These are going to have double crit damage, double crit rating, and durability, and there's going to be 4 of those. We're going to use tar pits. Now, this is where it varies a little bit. I use all Duras in this video, but Dan uses damage, crit rating, double crit damage, durability, and he uses 2 of them. I use all Duras, so it really depends. Honestly, if you want a better build, go with his crit build ones, but I only used what I had. We have wall lights. These are going to be 2 impact, 1 reload, effect duration, and these are going to be 3 of those, okay? We're going to have floor launchers. These are going to have 3 impact, 2 reload, 1 durability. There's going to be 2 of those. We're going to have another floor launcher. This is going to be 4 impact, 1 reload, 1 durability, and this is going to be 2 of those. We're going to have wall launchers with 2 impact, 2 reload, 2 durability, and there's going to be 7 of those. We're going to have ceiling drop traps. These are going to be interesting ones. They're going to be power level 69 ceiling drop traps. Nice. And they're going to be all durability and 2 reload. Power level 69 is the minimum power level to have every single perk on your traps. These are going to be doing as little damage as possible with no physical investment. And they're going to be all Dura 2 reload to slow down the husks and stagger and stun them. So there's going to be 6 of those. We're also going to have Bluewood and Floor Spikes at power level 33, and we're going to have all Dura with no physical investment to damage them as little as possible, and there's going to be 8 of those. We're also going to have Wall Launchers with 3 impact, 2 reload, and 1 durability. These are going to be 5 of those. We're going to have Sound Walls with all durability, 2 reload. There's going to be 2 of those. And we're going to have Ceiling Zappers with damage, crit rating, double crit damage, durability, and there's going to be 2 of those. So I do hope you guys enjoy this. We're going to go on to the building now. Alright, so let's get building. So today we're going to be covering Devil West. Before that, if you guys haven't already, go look at Home Based North, Home Based East, Ramp, Beach, and Valley. We've already covered those amplifiers, and we've already covered Home Based North. So go check those out, and those are going to be important for AFKing the Endurance, as well as go check out the Map Grinder video, as this is where we AFK, because I know a lot of people AFK over at Valley, and some of these amps you might have to account for that if you're not going to be AFKing over the center island like we are. But let's go over here. So Devil's all the way over here, and last time we built this behemoth to the north, our damage tunnel. But today we're going to be doing the west, which is going to be sort of a recycling tunnel with the smasher bridge and the mini boss loop in the back. So we're still going to have this mini boss and smasher bridge already built from last video, but we're going to be doing the rest today. So let's look at spawns for Devil North. Right? So we have, or Devil West, I should say. So we have spawns all the way back here. We have a spawn right up here. Let me go over that rough ore. So we have a spawn right up here. And we have some spawns down here, right? Simple enough. Okay, so what's their natural pathway, right? So if we're right here, their natural pathway is just going to be up and towards the amplifier right here, right? But we have some block off right here from our north amplifier that'll play into how we decide to block this off. But there's a giant lava bomb right here that I'll show you guys in a second. That's going to be pretty important with this build. But we also have spawns up here, so their goal is going to be just coming over here to the right down this pathway. We're also going to have these husks down here coming up this double ramp and then going down this little pathway off to the right of these ridges. Okay? So our first pathway, right? The first thing we're going to do is I'm going to try to spawn this lava bomb. You see that? That's in the middle of everything, right? So that's kind of icky, and we really don't want that. So what we're going to do is we're not going to tier these up. These are going to be 1, 2, 3 tier 1 floors, right? These right here are going to shift the lava bomb into a spot that we can build block off around it. So don't tier those up. Those particular 3 tiles don't tier up. I know I went and checked out a couple people's bases that built it, and like when I say don't tier something up, I genuinely mean it. Sometimes the lava bomb just unshifts if you don't have it in this tier 1 state. So like for example on ramp amp, and it might mess up builds. But okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna path them for these left side. We're gonna path them here. So they're gonna be coming up this ramp, right? They normally want to go there, but we're gonna path them all the way up here to the right. So up this. We're going to path them along this way. We're going to have this here, this here. Great. We're going to continue. We're going to have them pathed right here. We're going to have walls around it. And we're going to path them right down this tunnel. Right here. So if you guys can see, the majority of these husks will walk this way because we're going to have layering behind it. And then the majority of these husks down here, their pathway is going to be up this ramp, and we're just going to have 2 floors right here with walls like this. They're going to walk this way. They're going to walk straight towards the amplifier. Okay? And we'll have recycling to deal with these husks. But we're going to place a wall right here. We're going to place 1, 2, 3 walls right here. Okay? We're also going to edit a pillar right here and place that. And you'll see we have a lot of these types of edits. But we're just going to finish this off by placing walls all the way down here. Walls all the way down here. And we're just going to connect walls all the way down to the end of this. And we're going to connect it like that. Alright? So now that we have that, we're going to place another floor right here and another wall. Alright, so we have that. This is genuinely going to be about it for the build on this right side. And I'll show you exactly like what we're going to be doing. But we're going to come on over here, okay? We're going to be throwing them off with wall launchers right here with wooden floor spikes. We're going to be coming up. There's going to be a wooden floor spike on this. There's going to be a wall launcher. There's going to be another wall launcher. We're going to have 2 wall launchers right here. A floor launcher right here that's going to hit them off of a ramp back towards this way and off. As well as a wall launcher right here. So we're going to have a little pillar edit like right here. To the left right here, that's going to prevent them from just skirting the corner with the floor launcher on it. They're going to walk this way. We're going to have a wall launcher here that sends them all the way back to this tile, and this tile is going to have a wall launcher and it's going to push them back to spawn. We're then going to have another little tile right here, I want to say. So now that we have that pillar, we're going to have floor launchers on these on these floors. And floor launchers are going to send husks back all the way back here. And then we're going to have like a little kill tunnel in case anything makes it past here outside smashers. Smashers are just going to walk the bridge. Alright. So now that we have that, we're going to come to this tile right 1 past this. We're going to place, we're going to go 1 past this tile and we're going to place 1, 2 ceiling tiles above that. And we're going to take our ramps like this, or ramps like this, and face it towards the west. Oh my gosh, I can't pre-edit. There we go. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3 up. So this is just going to give you guys a visual representation of these particular floor launchers right here, here, and here. And they're just going to bounce it off of this and go back this way. Okay. So now that we have that, we're going to finish like out the rest of like where we're going to be placing traps. So, well, let's place traps now. Okay. So we're going to start on this right side, right? We're going to go all the way down here and we're going to find a sound wall. This is going to have all durability 2 reload speed. And we're going to place a sound wall right here. This is solely because we're going to have wooden floor spikes here and we're going to have drop traps above. So if we just place these 2 walls and we're going to place floors above it, those are going to have these power level 69 drop traps. I'll show you guys in a second. But and there's going to be recycling in the front, so if they do get damaged enough to where they can explode, this sound wall is going to help mitigate that problem. But we're going to take our blue wooden floor spikes. These are going to have no investment into the physical perk, and it's going to have all durability. So we're going to place 2 right here. Okay? We're also going to place a wall right over here, but we'll get up the block off later. We're then going to take in 2 impact wall launchers. So let's find those. So we're going to take 2 impact and knockback, 2 reload speed, and 2 durability wall launchers. Sorry, I'm a little bit burpy. And we're going to place 2 right here. These are just going to be for the husks that walk up here. They're going to walk on these blue wooden floor spikes, and they're just going to get launched back to spawn. Okay? We're going to turn the corner, and we're going to have another 2 impact right here. Alright? And that should just send them back here, and they're going to get recycled over again. Alright, this is going to be a blank floor tile, so we can kind of get rid of it. But we're going to continue forward. I think there's going to be a blue wooden floor spike here, right? We're going to also have, I believe to be a edited wall like this, a half wall, right here, right? What this is going to do is the husks are going to walk all the way right here. They're going to walk over this blue wooden floor spike, get slowed down. We're also going to have a wall light. These are going to be 2 impact wall lights, I want to say. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, we're going to have 2 impact wall lights. These are going to be 2 impact, 2 times reload speed, durability, effect duration, and we're going to place it here, right? So if they're walking along this way, the husks are, they're going to have to skirt this little low wall. But this wall light is going to actually stun them, and when they get stunned, they get pushed the way that the wall light's facing. So the husks are going to be back here. Then they have to skirt this low wall again. Okay? We're then going to place... Actually, take that back. We're going to place a floor launcher here. That's me being dumb. But this is going to be a 4 times impact floor launcher. I just wasn't aware of my position. So 4 times impact, 1 times reload speed, durability. Floor launcher, and that's going to hit off this. It's just going to send it back a little bit. That's me just not being smart right there. But then we're going to take our 3 times impact, 2 times reload speed floor launchers, and we're going to place 1, 2 here. And these are going to hit off those. So we're going to do a sort of similar thing where we have these little half walls. We're going to place 1 right here, and then we're going to flip it the opposite way here. Okay? What that's going to do is we're going to have a wall light here, and we're going to have a wall light there. The same type of rolls that we had last time. So 2 impact, 2 times reload speed, durability, and effect duration. We're going to have this. So when they round this corner, they're going to get pushed back by these wall lights a little bit and stunned, and then the floor launcher is going to send it back. Now, like, certain things like Riot Huskies aren't gonna, that's not gonna happen to, right? Because they can't be chain CC'd, but we have, there's enough recycling that that's not gonna matter all too much, and if they don't, they're just gonna get nuked down this back half of the tunnel. So we're gonna continue forward. We're gonna also place the wall light here. Alright? Simple enough. So that's just gonna push them back this way, and they're gonna have to walk around this little, low wall. Alright, this is where we're going to have a really polarizing opinion, right? So I'm going to have tar pits with all durability right here and here. Dan has crit build tar pits. I just don't have those at the moment, but he has crit rating, double crit damage tar pits. And not many people are going to have those. But broadsides are going to be on the walls. So I'm just going to place all durability right here, right? So these aren't going to get used but like once or twice, these tar pits. So the way Dan sees it is if you have the crit build ones, the broadsides that we're going to place on the walls, which these are going to be like our crit build ones. So these are going to be, I think I have some up here. These are going to be crit rating, double crit damage, durability broadsides on each and every single one of these walls. These broadsides have a chance to proc this tar pit trap. So you're getting that slowing effect until the broadside goes off. And then those broadside balls are going to activate the tar pit. So you're getting that free damage off that you otherwise would not. And you're getting that slowing effect. So I don't think they're entirely too necessary, but these don't get used enough to justify the all durability. I just don't have the crit build ones. So we're also going to place crit rating, double crit damage, durability ceiling zappers on the top. And these are just going to be to try to one-hit as many things as possible if they get to this point. Okay? Now we're going to go over off to this left side, this left pathway. Okay? We're going to come up, and there's going to be 2 blue wooden floor spikes right here. So let's find those. Boom, boom. So we're going to have those 2 wooden floor spikes right there. As well as we're going to have one on this ramp up. Okay? There's going to be also 2 times impact, 2 times reload speed wall launchers. So 2 times impact, 2 times reload speed, 2 times durability on each of these walls right here, right? And this is just going to boop husks back this way at spawn. Okay? So now that we have that, we're going to keep continuing up this wall. Now, this is one of those things where you should have a sound wall here, right? Because it doesn't happen very often, but all it takes is one husk to stand and beat on this one particular ramp for shit to go weird. So if that does happen, we have the sound wall here to make them dance and just move on. Okay? We're then going to take another 2 impact wall launcher, 2 times reload speed, 2 durability, and place it here. Okay? We're going to keep continuing up, and there's going to be another 2 impact right here. And this is just going to leave this tile blank. Alright? We're then going to continue, and there's going to be a floor launcher. This is just going to be a 4 impact floor launcher, and the goal is to hit off of ramps that are going to be up here and knock them back all the way back here. Okay? On these particular 2 tiles, we're going to have 3 impact, 2 times reload speed, 1 durability wall launchers, and these are going to be pushing all the husks all the way back here, so they have to run the gauntlet again. And the same thing here, we're going to have a 3 impact, 2 times reload speed, 1 durability wall launcher here. Okay? Then we're just going to have the blue wooden floor spikes. Boop. Okay? We're going to continue forward. We're going to have another 3 impact, 2 times reload speed, 1 durability wall launcher here. And you can also put another blue wooden floor spike here, right? Just to get another slowing effect in case this one boops them, and then they will have to walk back through this again. Okay? We're also going to have another 3 impact right here on this last wall, so this will get husks 2.5 tiles, right? So we're saying 2.5 tiles, so 1, 2, half. So some of the husks are going to make it to this point where they're going to get hit by this wall launcher, and this is just free recycling backwards. Okay? So now that we have that, we have pretty much all the recycling traps in. The other things that we have are going to be drop traps, and we're going to go place those now. So we're going to have these power level 69 drop traps that I know most of you aren't going to have, but these are going to be stall drop traps. These are going to have the least amount of damage possible for the most amount of perks, right? So these are power level 69 with no investment into the physical perk. They're going to have all durability, 2 times reload speed. These are perfect for just keeping husks in place, right? So the husks are going to get stunned by these drop traps right here. They're either going to get recycled by this, or they're just going to get staggered by this, and most of the husks won't actually make it past these drop traps. And if they do, there's enough recycling that they're just going to get sent back to spawn. Okay? And we also have them over here, but we kind of have to come up with our lobber shield first before we place those. So let's do that now. We're going to come behind these 2 wall launchers, and we're going to place floors underneath them. These are going to kind of be block off, but we're going to place walls all around this, and we're going to place 2 ramps behind it. So it's just going to be like a little 2 sandwiches with this wall missing in between. We're then going to come up, hit it. Oh, that's lame. It keeps placing there. Okay, we're going to place 1 here, 1 here, and then we're going to come up 1. So now that we've placed it 2 going up right here, we're going to take a step over to the right, and we're going to surround this particular tile right here in walls, and we're going to have a cone facing the, I think this is southwest, and we're going to face the southwest. We're then going to come a step behind it, and we're going to have a cone right here facing the west, right? And offshooting this, there's going to be a floor, 1, 2, 3, 4 floors. This is going to have our other ceiling drop traps, right? These are going to be our power level 69 ones, and we're going to place it 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is going to damage the husks the least out of these ceiling drop traps, and it's going to make the husks just keep getting staggered and stunned, and they're just going to get recycled over and over again by these wall launchers. Quick note, we're going to add a edited wall like this, a pillar, and we're going to place it right here just so that they have to walk right over here. Okay? Now that we have that, we pretty much have every single trap that we're going to need in. Now let's focus on the block off, right? So we have this lava bomb that's shifted, as you guys can see. So we're going to place walls all the way down like this, right? We're going to place it right here. And it's going to be all the way across. All right. We're going to then take these walls. We're going to take it 1, 2, 3 back. And each of these, we're going to surround in walls except for on the natural terrain side. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And these back 2 little boxes, we're going to have cones facing the west. All right. So now if we spawn this lava bomb, which we're not going to get it procced, feels bad. But all this the lava bomb should be contained right here. So we're going to take these walls at this little ridgy terrain, and we're going to take the walls all the way across right here. And we're going to put cones facing the west in front of each of these walls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the lava bomb should not break those. See? That means you did it right if the lava bomb doesn't break your stuff. Okay? So that's good. So now we're going to come to these floor tiles that we're not going to upgrade at all. And we're going to place cones on top of each of these. So those floor tiles are the only thing you're not going to upgrade in this build. Everything else make tier 3. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. And on this 4th one, we're going to edit it facing the southeast or southwest, so that it just caps it off and the husk can't go north or east. We're then going to put a wall in front of this. We're going to go 1 tile, 2 tiles to the west. We're going to go 1 tile to the north and then 2 tiles to the west. And this is just going to make sure that the husks don't want to walk all the way over here around this like ridgy terrain and then up over top and stuff like that. And they're just capped in like that. Okay. And we're going to also place a wall right here covering this. So as you can see, the lava bomb's contained right there and it's not going to break our builds. All right. So now that we have that layering, believe it or not, that's about it for this amp. Now, a couple side notes that you guys can do, and I'm going to do this, so you guys should probably do it. We're going to take... Okay, well, first off, we forgot to block off over here, which is a good thing I went over here, but we're going to place a cone right here, face it towards the southwest, and we're going to place a cone right here and face it towards the, what is this, northwest, okay? So those are 2 important block offs so they don't go through your walls right here. But on the other note, these floor launchers are going to hit husks this way, correct? So what happens sometimes is husks just bounce off of each other midair. And I've seen it happen before where they go strange ways. So I like to add walls to enclose it around my ramps going up. So we'll add a wall right here, here. So we like to edit that into a little triangle to make it look pretty. Into the triangle. Into a triangle, and then... I think that should be good for those walls. Then we're going to take this 2 high all the way. Boom, boom. And we're going to edit this into a triangle. Like that. And this is just solely because if a husk does bounce off of each other right here, we don't want them going over here and then breaking through a wall and giving the other husks a free path. Okay? And that should be about it for this amplifier. There really isn't much else to it. The whole entire goal of this is to tier 3 it, and the husks will walk all the way up here. They'll get recycled by all this recycling right here. And if a little baby husk or something makes it past, they're just going to get trapped right here and nuked down by the broadsides and the ceiling electric field. Same thing over here. These ceiling drop traps are just going to badger the crap out of the husks and make it so when they walk here, they're just going to keep getting recycled over and over again. And if you guys don't know, Devil only gets hit with 1 guaranteed wave, so wave 6, right? Elsewise, it can get hit by the random waves, but it's so highly unlikely, right? You'll get like wave 6 or wave 26, or wave 16 and 26. Those are guaranteed. Like if something hits wave 16, if you guys didn't know, it will guarantee to hit wave 26. So if that happens, you have the option of making these ceiling zappers nature, just to nuke down things a little bit quicker, but honestly, nothing makes it past on wave 26, so you really don't have to worry about it. The recycling's pretty strong on this base. But I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys like this series, put a like on the video. Let's shoot for an actual pretty hard goal and go for 500 likes, right? If we hit 500 likes, I'll release the next video on this. As well as consider leaving a comment down below. I like to hear you guys' opinions on the series and whether you guys are liking it or not. As well as consider subscribing to me on YouTube. This is where I post my content. Click it. It's right there. It's the red button. As well as I have a Twitter now. Go follow me on Twitter and join Endurance Lounge. And join my own Discord. Alright, peace.